Are you getting ready to have sex for the first time? Then this one's for you. I'm Pauli, a women's health physical therapist, and this is Beyond the V Women's Health. I am on a mission to shed light on the lack of care, the lack of conversation about these uncomfortable topics, and to create resources for you and provide help. I created this channel because no mom or woman should have to struggle when there are answers. So I want to be girl to girl, sister to sister with you and tell you the things that maybe some people aren't telling you. Because I'm a pelvic floor PT, in my opinion, I kind of feel like you should get to talk to somebody like me before you start this. So let me share with you some of the things that I do tell my patients and that I have told some of my closest friends. So the first thing that I would do is I would take sex off the table entirely, only until you both feel emotionally and physically ready. I see a lot of women that are having pain with intercourse, and so to remove that idea that you have to be physical and you have to have that penetrative intercourse right away, sometimes just kind of lessens the anxiety or the fear. The second thing that I would do is I would get really clear on your expectations of what you're kind of planning. One thing that I'll tell you to do is ask your partner or husband what size you're working with. The honest truth is I asked my husband very bluntly, very clinically, and he said, yeah, no, we're not having this conversation right now. And I said, no, I really need to know because I have a history of, doesn't always feel the best when I insert a tampon, and I kind of want this to be a great experience. And he's like, yeah, no, I'm not telling you. So the way I kind of got him around that was I started referencing items anytime we were out, like bigger or smaller, bigger or smaller, bigger or smaller. And although he was really mortified, it really helped me prepare, and I really had a great experience the first time because I knew how to prepare my muscles. Figure out what size you're working with, and there's lots of different ways, whether you're referencing other items. If you have a set of dilators, you can kind of reference those. So you kind of have an idea, so you can reference some of my previous videos as to what you have to be able to work up to in terms of stretching or use of a dilator. The next thing I would tell you to do is really understand what foreplay is. What works for me is not gonna work for you. So it really is a trial of exploration, trying to figure out what is most pleasurable to you and your body and what you enjoy. All Night Love Affair is the game that I recommend to all my patients for, especially if they're having a hard time understanding what foreplay is, or if they're really not sure what they enjoy or what they desire. And one thing that I did when I got it, because I was a little nervous as to what there was going to be in there, I went through every single card, and there were some that I threw away and said, yeah, we're never doing that. And then there's some that I said, well, maybe I'm not quite ready for this. So you can kind of take the control back and still kind of decide what options are on the table. So playfully wrestle naked, French kiss your lover, kiss your lover wherever you desire. It just kind of gives you some different ideas as to some things that you can utilize to have that 20 minutes of foreplay. So understanding what foreplay is important. And then for me to tell you, okay, well, 20 minutes, and if you have no idea what foreplay is and you don't know what you like, this will at least give you an idea for you to kind of experiment and figure out what it is that you like or don't like. I really do love this game, and I encourage all my patients to get it, so I'll include a link for you so you can get it too. But a lot of times, husbands want to be able to help because they want to be able to be intimate with you and experience that, but they also don't know what to do because if it's hurting you or they know it's going to hurt you, it puts them in a position where they really feel helpless. So one way that they can help, if you're okay with it, is for them to use their finger with lube, of course, water-based lubricant, and to help you kind of do the stretching around the clock. So if you reference my previous video, it'll be step 2 in having pain-free intercourse, and you can help them kind of follow that. The one tip I would give you, men tend to be a lot stronger, and if you tell them, okay, really light, I don't want it to be painful, tell them that, but then tell them, dial it back maybe 10 more times. When they think they're being soft, they're really not being that soft. Nothing against them on that front, but that's just kind of my experience when I've had husbands come in wanting to help, and that's what I tend to notice. Preparing to have intercourse for the first time can be intimidating and scary, especially if you come from a conservative home or a background and upbringing. So if that's you and you're local to Utah or even the surrounding areas, please contact me. If not, I'll include a link for you to be able to find someone local to you to help you walk through the process. I want to change the conversation on women's health, and I need your help. Like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you know when new videos are up, and share these with friends or other women that you know would benefit from this. I believe that it's possible for you to improve your health and that you're worthy of getting this help because you're an heiress and a queen and everything in between.